Just 2x pot it with like 7-4 offsuit. That's what you want to do. Oh my god, you guys see this? This is the 7-4 offsuit. That's what I said, right? Oh, 7-4 suited. Boom. My name's BBZ. I'm here all week. That's what we do. All right, so this is the 5K where we have jacks. 3-betting ace-5 suited again. This high roller, whatever the fuck that is. So obviously that's not what you're looking for when you, neither is this. I feel like we just keep getting these lines. Keep getting the most aggressive actions back. We did call it the jacks. We're also gonna call it the ace-5 suited. And we have aces here now, and ace-king over here. And we have 9s off stream, so we're in just like... We're just in a lot of spots, so if it gets a little quiet, that's why. Because I gotta play all the hands at the same time. You guys get to see one, but I have to play them all, so... Ace-king we're gonna run against Elmerix. So that's a chop probably, that's not interesting. Oh, we could free roll him. We didn't. Alright, ace-5. We are gonna end up jamming here. Flop got checked through over here. He folded to where we had the ace-5. So you won with the ace-5 suited. We're hoping not to run into kings in the 5K. We're hoping this is aces. Got what it takes to make the club go out of control. Okay, alright, alright. That's a flop we could deal with. That's a flop we could deal with. What's the think tank that I watch at 2x speed? Milken Institute. M-I-L-K-E-N. It's on YouTube. But if you're gonna go to YouTube, the first thing you have to do is search BBZCoaching and subscribe to the channel and then like a bunch of fucking videos. Help me work that algorithm. And damn, we wanted to get stacks in against King 10. But you know, beggars can't be choosers, I guess. I think this is close between raise and check. Don't think I really fold this hand here. Just 2x pot it with like 7-4 offsuit. That's what you want to do. Oh my god, you guys see this? This is the 7-4 offsuit. That's what I said, right? Oh, 7-4 suited. Boom. My name's BBZ. I'm here all week. That's what we do. Oh, my Lanta. That's what we do. Oh, do you guys like that turn call? Did you guys like that turn call? You saw the turn call, right? Because it's not about the river call. River have the nuts, right? It's about the turn call. Woo! Oh my god. That was so sexy. I loved it. Shit. Potting this is good. Could bet bigger. Alright, so ace king, that's good. Found some chips. I like it. Back to our set. Just raise, dude. Just raise. Have king 10, board bricks out, empty the clip. It's total cooler. I feel you. It sucks. It sucks, man. I have no idea what this guy has. But it'd be nice. This is a pretty good hand here. We're expecting to win unless the board fills out and then we lose to like 8-9 now or something. But We don't expect him to flat kings, don't expect him to really flat tens much. So like our hand is basically the nuts, and we lose to, you know, draws that get there at the end, in the end. So like 8-9 of clubs or something now, or 8-9 in general. But that hand we do not lose to. We might be getting screwed in this 5K here. Big blind might be waking up. Oh, hole, big one. Yes, boom. Fucking love that shit. Yes. Woo! 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 Oh man, the 5Ks, baby. That was awesome. I was like, oh shit. We jammed on to like, 20 big blind stack, sub 50. And we're like, I have fours. This is pretty standard play. Guy starts taking his time. Oh shit. Oh shit. We're about to get fucked. Oh shit. We're about to get fucked. Oh my god. And then he calls and I'm like, oh my god, please let's just have half the equity. That'd be great. Let's just not be dead. And oh, that's so sexy when that shit happens. Let's get these 5Ks, baby. Let's get these 5Ks. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh my. That shit's the best. Didn't earn it, but we'll take it. Let's hurt him again. Yes, let's hurt him again. Let's hurt him again. No rebates in this shit. This is a 5K. No rebates. Let's just take him out back and bury him in the yard. I'm in a spot off stream. Holy shit, I haven't fucking felt like this in a while. I feel like I just did something like really stupid drugs-wise, but which hasn't happened in a long time, but it feels so good right now. So some minors on this call, you should just bounce. I'd rather do this without the king of spades, but I'm just not sure this range is polarized enough. So we did what we did. It looks like it's a bunch of medium strength hands based on the fact that he's timing out. Yeah, nice. That's kind of what the thesis was when I made the line, took the line. I just don't think that it's enough medium strength hands, or sorry, polarized hands. Like, you're supposed to have some real bluffs, like the bluff that I use, like nothing. But I just don't feel like people do that enough still. All right. We don't fold queens in this spot, obviously. It's fade and ace. Boom. And yeah, poker's getting tougher at lower limits, it's true. Gets tougher across the whole spectrum. It's a really attractive way to make a living. So, I mean, you'd expect it to get tougher, right? Because there's no barrier to people coming in and learning how to play and making a living, so. Let's go. Hold. Oh, that's such a bad flop. That was a pretty big pot, obviously, in the 5K. Like, that's kind of huge, to be honest. Guy's probably watching this stream thinking I'm going nuts. No, sometimes I just have it, man. But I mean, like, I'm pretty comfortable with how I'm playing. I think I'm playing well. Obviously a little on the aggressive side, but that's true if it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Sunday, 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm always going to play a little. I'm always going to press it to the wall. Like, that's just the way that I do it. My pinky ring too big. All right, let's hold. Starting to run a little salty, guys. Starting to run a little salty. It's not how we run in the beginning of the day. It's how we run at the end of the day. That's how you win tournaments. You don't win them until 10 o'clock at night. So, all right, starting to build again. Let's keep going. I think this is close. Obviously, we're going to run into a king sometimes. Like, king queen is going to be a hand that my opponent can have sometimes, but here is where we're not going to be folding. Yeah, I take notes. So I see some people talking about like me taking notes. I do take notes when they're like, that's a kind of good flop. Come on, let's go. Yes, there we go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Woo! Yes. Get those chips, baby. It's like, man, we're starting to, like, we're taking this whole salty thing a little too far. It's like, let's not do that. All right, 5 of 120. 5 of 120. Let's get paid. But yeah, I take notes. There's not as many things that are like noteworthy as people think. So, like poker fundamentally is supposed to be a game where you mix a lot of strategies, right? So, at least when you play it well. And so if like someone's supposed to mix a lot, then like someone doing something oftentimes is totally fine. So, like some of the time. It's only a few things that should stand out as being like, wow, that's crazy. And I take notes when I see that stuff. I try to. Sometimes I screw up. But anyways, obviously we're bet calling the ace jack and bricking, which sucks. So we busted in 33rd for $1,000 bucks. Got another sweat up here. Check raise bluffing here. I don't love it, but I don't hate it either. I think this is a pretty good hand to keep bluffing with. I also think giving up's like not totally unreasonable. There we go. Like I said, we gotta start building again. You know what I mean? We don't gotta wait for the nuts. I don't care how we build. We just gotta build. This is blind versus blind. I limp the small blind. I'm still going for it. Obviously, my opponent can have a flush. I'm aware of that. My opponent can also have trips. It's a lot of combos that I lose to. But I still think this one goes in. We also have the nuts over here in the 5K. Oh my goodness me. I guess we call. Deuce. Yes, baby. Yes, that's that 5K, baby. Woo! That shit is sexy when that happens. You just drop it in for you. You ain't gotta do no work for it. Love it. All right, this is looking like a bit too much action for Queen Jack. I did check back the flop. My hand's like under repped and shit, but I just don't think this range is weak enough of the time. I love that. Came for the poker, stayed for the music. Nice. This is close. Do I play chess? Not really. I mean, I used to a long time ago. But like once I started playing poker, I didn't really play other games anymore. It's fucking cold in this office. One answer spot for me. I mean, those are really fast timings, but I don't think against these bet sizes we do anything other than press call, but it feels like I'm gonna lose. We chopped. All right, so this is pretty close to a bubble, I believe. Yeah, really close to a bubble. I'd raise call otherwise, but. It's all right. Still have the best hand. Uh-oh, now we don't have the best hand anymore. Could be flipping. Hoping to flip. He can have 7s still. 8s, 9s, those are all possibilities. It's pretty fast jam though. So maybe more like 9s, 10s, jacks. Obviously a lot of ace high hands. Well, we could be up against aces. That's a possibility too, I guess. Jeez, first hand we've had in a while. Fucking hell, it's a fast call. Alright. Kind of feels like I'm fucked, but I mean I have jacks. I don't think this is a spot where you fold jacks ever, so. It does feel like I'm screwed. It feels like this range is just like the blades. Oh, fuck, it feels, all right, I am gonna fold. Like this range is, I'm like pretty concerned about this range. Like I'm just, like I don't think this is even close anymore. I'm concerned about this range even. Like I was concerned about this flat was like just the timing, like it just felt weird. This just seems super fucking bladed. And like, this is obviously bladed. This just felt so bladed, like. I mean, if you have a bankroll of 200 bucks and you're playing free rolls, I mean, like, it depends on what your goals are, right? I mean, like, I don't know. Like, it's hard to be able to, like, this is the advice. Like, that would be, like, kind of bullshit, right? I mean, if you only have $200 in the whole fucking world, I would tell you to go get a job. Like, if, like, if you know, if you want more money, I wouldn't tell you to be playing free rolls. I'd say go get work. I would say that playing free rolls for a living is not the way to go. I can say that. Like, relative to, like, most reasonable alternatives. It's a pretty good flop. Check jam, king jack. I win. Ugh. Well, king queen's a possibility. So is jack 10. I don't think that really matters. I would have a non-all-in range, but I'm fine doing what I did with that hand. Why do you stream? I mean, I have businesses, like BBZCoaching.com, the website. We have the stable. We have coaching for profit deals. We have like, this is a snap if we're not like kind of satellite money bubble ish. I just don't really feel like I get to fold still. Oh my god, that's like the fucking worst hand to be up against. Oh fuck, that's annoying. I just don't feel like I get to fold that hand still, but maybe I do. I mean, I don't know. I mean, like, to be honest, it's tough. Like the math when there's the math there is like awkward. Like when I have the stack that I do have. Of course, this spot sucks now, which is kind of the point of why, like, I think folding's close. I don't think he has like aces or kings or queens or jacks or anything, right? And like his range is still potentially quite wide. I'm pretty sure this is the best answer in this scenario. Obviously it sucks because we've come all this way and we could bust the 5K before we cash, but I do think this is the best answer here. I don't think suited Broadway completes. Fuck. Okay, hold. Let's go. Fuck. G to the 5K. Ah, fuck, that sucks. That sucks. But I think that's the best answer. I mean, like, we lost a flip. It's, you know, that's poker. And we jammed into it, so. Really brutal, though. To go from having all those chips to that. But I think that's what I'm supposed to do there. Fuck, that's brutal. Super brutal to be like just bubble those big bullets. And we could bubble this one too, and then today would be like a minus 20K day. So hopefully not. It's not a bad hand. It's on the nuts, but I'll take it. Might be bubbling fucking two big buy-ins today. Which would suck. I think I'm just gonna jam. Obviously, like, isolating and then calling it off, like, seems cool, but I don't think I really want to take the risk on the bubble. I think we just jam, and if someone has queens, I lose. I just don't think it's worth the risk. Like, it doesn't seem right, so just gonna stick it in. It's a fine result. Okay, let's do it again. Just sticking with tens. Somebody just jam tens, that'd be good. Somebody could still stick it in with tens and make my life easy. Wouldn't mind. Spacey, you wanna jam? No. Of course we catch a flop that makes my life hard. Ah, fuck. That's fucking annoying. Oh god, that's super annoying. Pretty standard stuff there, I think. When the board bricks out. My opponent can have a king. It's obvious. My opponent can have a king. But doesn't mean that my opponent mostly has a pair of kings. My opponent can have a pair of tens. My opponent can even have like worse pairs, presumably like sixes or something. So, bit annoying. I almost thought about jamming the river. I mean, like, obviously I thought about jamming. I think it's close. I could have bet even less. I could have bet like much less. But that doesn't seem right with jacks. I mean, like, it seems like jacks is pretty good in that scenario. Could just like knock it out flopped in like that scenario. That would be cool too. Oh my god. This is the fucking third jacks. Like, nothing good has happened so far. I mean, it's pretty fucking epic to get jacks with 3.5 big blinds. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. But I mean, like, nothing good has happened. Like, it's not like we got jacks back to back, and like, we didn't build. You know what I mean? We ran out of chips. I'm happy I didn't shove the jacks though on the river. I did think that like my opponent would just be calling with like king 9 suited. Like, I thought that like the king X hands would be playing to just call instead of playing to like some other action. So I did do that on purpose, and it did work. So let's hope these jacks hold. Hopefully my opponent has like sevens here or something. Hopefully my opponent has sevens or whatever. And or hopefully they both have sevens, and then we just win. Like, that'd be cool. Because, you know, I need some chips. Want to rebate on my, you know, $20,000 investment today, which is basically all going away if we don't spin this up, like, a lot. Which is fine. I mean, like, you know. But I'd rather it not happen. If you said, like, you know, you could wake up today and lose $20,000, you could wake up and not lose $20,000. I'm going to go with the second one. All right. No ace. Still no ace. Oh my fucking god. All right. Oh, we lost it all today. Jeej. We just bubbled there too. I mean, that's how it goes. It's high stakes poker. Sometimes it doesn't go the way you want. and you brick everything. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. I mean, like, as far as blocking bet being an option in the spot where I had the jacks, the thing about jacks is a lot that, like, that hand's actually good there a lot, right? I mean, it's not like I actually, like, my hand's the best hand a lot. I have jacks. The board's king 10x. My opponent check back flop. Like, my opponent's sophisticated and is certainly, like, protecting the check back line, but that's to protect the fact that the range is normally very dense hands that jacks would beat, right? And so, like, yes, the imposition player is covering, is doing the best that they can to protect that line. I'm aware of that. But nonetheless, that line is still going to be fairly dense, like the hands that are just naturally going to be playing that way, like pocket 7s or 6s or 10x, like 10-9 or ace 10 or queen 10 or jack 10 or whatever. And there will be like a lot of the hands that beat me are just very natural bets. They just need to be betting. So like king queen, for example, or and like, you know, ace king is not there, right? So, you know, certainly like my opponent should be checking back some king x on the flop. I would check back some king x on the flop too. But that doesn't mean that like jacks isn't the best hand on the river for the most part. And like when you lose, yeah, sure. It's like, why didn't you bet smaller? But it's like, because you didn't think you were going to lose. That's why you didn't bet smaller, right? So, I mean, I think my bet size is fine with jacks. I just think it's unlucky.